so now that you know how to create a class on Edpuzzle and you've kind of seen how it works, where the different areas are, we're going to talk about remixing someone else's Edpuzzle for you to assign. So if you're doing something, you know, no need to reinvent the wheel. If there's already a lesson that works for you, you can just use somebody else's lesson, or you can remix their lesson and add your own content to it. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So to do that, you click on search, and you can search for videos in here. So let's say I'm doing explorers with 5th grade coming up here. So there are some like the age of exploration, all kinds of, somebody's been doing all of these. Exploration intro, the explorers, so exploration intro. So all different kinds, exploring the world, all different kinds of them. So I'm just gonna click on one, and then you'll get the idea. So I'm gonna play one of these, and then I'll show you how to remix it. So you just click on the play, and then you'll see here. So I click on this, and then you'll see here's all of the tags. And if I click on each one of these tags, we can see the questions that are coming up here. So this video is 5 minutes total, and then each one of these questions are popping up here in there. So if I press play, sorry, I thought I could actually just preview it here. So so if I want to use it, I say use it. It's going to make a copy of it for me. And now I can actually just play the video to see whether or not it's something that I want to use. So you can't really hear it. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not because I have my earbuds in. So he's got a map up right now, and he's just using a tablet or annotation tool to be able to mark up his screen. And I'll show you some of the tools that you can use to do a video like he's doing here. And so then again, you'll see, so we press play, and then it's coming up here with this tag question. And so then here is the question that's happening here. So now this is his video lesson. So he was doing like a quick recap. So this question comes up. You can edit this question. So maybe you don't want to use this question, you want to do something else. Maybe you'd just like to get rid of this question entirely. So to edit this question, you click edit. To delete it, you click on the trash can. So let's say I wanted to change the wording of this question. If I click edit, I can change the question. I can change the options, right? I can add answers, I can remove them. You'll see you get like a little editing window in each one of these options. I could also change it from this multiple choice to a short answer question, right? Or I could change it to a like a discussion, like a think about it kind of a question. So I'm just gonna click save, and then I'm gonna actually just dump this question. So you click on it and you say yep, and it goes away. All right, so then I can keep watching. So you're seeing how you can like remix somebody else's video here. Okay, so what were two things Europeans were looking for from China? So if you like that question, you can keep it and just hit continue, and it keeps going. Okay, so let's say you wanted to add your own questions in here. You just hit pause wherever it is that you want to do it, and then you click on quiz, and now you can add your own questions into this. And so editing your own Edpuzzle looks exactly like this. So right here, we're using somebody else's video with their questions already embedded, but the process is the exact same. This is the editing window here. So you can trim your video down, crop each part. So maybe you only want this guy's like second half of his video because it's better. You can crop it up. The audio track runs over the whole video. So if you wanted to record a voiceover over somebody else's video, this is a great tool for you to use for that. So you can record an audio track over the top of the entire video, but you can't do just a part of the video. And then this one, it would be an audio note. So if you click on an audio note, so an audio note is an introductory comment, a conclusion, a remark, you name it. And you can do just like a little audio note within each portion. So you want to say like, here's a tip, you can do this here, or you want to record your own, point about something there, you do that with an audio note. So to do an audio note, once it pops up there, you just click on this, and now it's recording my audio note. You can see it's recording. And when I hit stop, there's my audio note. So now you'll see here what's happening in my video. So if I press play, so here's my audio note. Okay, and then it goes back to the video. Okay, so the audio note goes over the top of the video, and then the last piece here would be the question. So as you're playing, say you felt like there should be a question in here, you'd click and you'd hit boop, and then it'll update, and then you'll see, look, it's adding a new tag. So there's his first question, there's my audio note, right? And then I moved off of it, but here's my question, my new question that I just added, and then I can go ahead and add my question. So again, the same thing, free response question, a multiple choice question, or a comment. So you want to make a comment, you want to just like stop and pause, think about how this happened, but you're not actually wanting students to respond. You just want them to say, hey, I want you to think about this. And then they press on with the video. So that's it. I mean, that's as crazy as Edpuzzle gets. The really nice thing about Edpuzzle is that you can take somebody else's video, somebody else's already made lesson that already has questions on it, and you can remix those videos to be your own. So when you're done, you hit save. It's saved, and then when I hit finish, it's going to create my video. I can assign it to a class right now, or I can do this later. It's playing in the background, sorry, it's driving me crazy. So I hit finish here, so I can assign it to a class now. I can share it to the whole public world if I wanted to. So if I wanted to, these are my classes here that I've brought in from Google Classroom into, or created into Edpuzzle, and then I can choose these superpowers. So again, I don't want students to be able to skip questions. I want them to respond. There's an accountability feature to my flipped lessons. There's a due date. I want this done by Friday. These are the things that you can do. You can also select this later. Okay, so you can just create the video, and then just it'll sit in your content, and then you can assign any of your content to students, and I'll show you. So if I don't do this, I'm gonna hit send, and then I'll show you how to assign it to another class. So I have it select, and I hit send, and now it's assigned to my class. And I think actually all of my students in my Get Into Google Sites class might have just gotten a notification. Sorry to you guys. It's me just showing. So if I click on this, so now I have a video, I can add a due date, and then I'll see the percentage of students that have completed the assignment as it's coming in. I can post this assignment right into Google Classroom. Excuse me. And they will get a notification through Classroom, so hopefully they didn't get one from Edpuzzle. And then I can see this progress here. So the progress is what I get here. I can see my class, whether they've watched it, what their grade was on the questions, what the last thing turned in, how many times they reset it. I cannot grade it. I can't grade it. That is a like an advanced tool, having like a Gradebook feature. If I click on the questions, I'll be able to see individually how many students answered each question. And then if I click on each individual question, let me hit back, sorry. If I click on this question, I can see the number of submissions on each option there. And then you can see by individual student what they said. So it's a really great way to drill down to be able to understand like who's got the content, who doesn't have the content, who needs some more remediation and so forth. So you can just go through your questions like this, bam, like this, or you can just go back if you'd like to go back from there. There's also like the in-classroom feature, or is the homework feature. You see this, you can toggle between them. And then if I just hit back, so that's my assignment here. And then again, I can post it right into my Google Classroom, or I can get a share link If you're not somebody who's using Google Classroom, but you should, I can do that. So I have this creating a class from scratch. And so I have a student. I want to create an assignment here. So I want to assign a video to this class. I can come to my content. And let's say I want to assign this video. So if I click on this and I say assign and share, and now I can select the class, the same right window you had before. So there's multiple ways that you can do something, and you can send it to a class. And now it's assigned to this class as well. And I can add a due date if I want. Let's say I want to change it to December 3rd, and then hit save. And now it has a due date. Okay? So, and then under the upcoming, you can have assignments that you will be assigning to students sitting here in your upcoming. So that is how to search through and remix somebody else's content. You can also just use this as a tool to search for videos like YouTube. So I still have my Explorers link in here, so I can find a video that really highlights what I want to do, and where I can go to any one of these connected services over here. So there's all kinds. So I still have my Explorers. So I can find a video this way. YouTube, I already did that one. The Khan Academy has a wonderful collection of videos as well. So let's say, just to show you one that wasn't remixed already, let's say I want to talk about the Silk Road. It's a long video, but maybe I just want to use a part of it. I can click on that, say use it. And now, because this is a video that wasn't a lesson, now I can make this my own. Maybe I want to crop it to there. So it's cropping, and then I want to add my questions and tags, and the same idea. Once my video is created, I can finish. Right, so that's how you use either content through those connected services or already made video lessons and remixed as your own.